What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 23 Ultimate Team video. And we just got confirmation that part 1 of Most Feared will be coming out this week. We don't know if it's coming Thursday or Friday, as promos have been scheduled to come out every Thursday, but last week we got the Hispanic Heritage promo on Friday, which was delayed due to a programming issue. There's been lots of bugs and issues in Madden Ultimate Team this year, as I'm sure you guys are well aware. The biggest one right now is with the trophies for seasons not getting updated on players' profiles, and then also the solo battles are literally not accessible from half the community, myself included. So we should find out on Good Morning Madden tomorrow when it is scheduled to be released, but don't be surprised if it doesn't come out until Friday if it is scheduled for Thursday. With Halloween being on Monday, October 31st, I do expect this to be a 3-part promo with new releases of cards coming out each week. Season 2 is also scheduled to be coming out this week. And Team Diamonds is scheduled to be coming out Monday, October 17th. So there's a lot of stuff happening in the next week. Lots of new cards are going to be coming out. So with all that being said, should you sell your team? First of all, anything I mentioned in this video is pure speculation and is based off my experience in Madden Ultimate Team over the last several years. I have a really good grasp on market trends and what happens when new promos come out and when there are season changes in Madden Ultimate Team. But me, like any other person who's been around a long time, is not always right. So don't come yelling at me if you lost coins based off my recommendations, although I'm pretty sure you will. With that being said, I do want to show some information on last year's Most Feared promo. And if you do enjoy this video or find it helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. Most of my content is theme team related, but I do like to do analysis videos like this when I'm able to. So last year there were 3 releases. So we had a 3-part release, and then there was the exchange sets where you can get your mid-level cards to be able to put into the larger sets. So release 1 started out as 92 overall. So you can see here that we had Ed Reed, Larry Allen, Jesse Bates, and Derrick Henry as 92 overall cards. You had to put 3 of the 90 overall Most Feared cards into the set in order to be able to get one of the 92 overall masters. There were also LTDs. You can see Marshawn Lynch and Marcus Mariota were the LTDs for the first promo that came out. And then, interestingly enough, they were 90 overall LTDs that came out for that promo for the first release that came out. Then they came out with higher overalls after that. And then in the second release, we got Ray Lewis, Randy Moss, Lawrence Taylor, and Rob Gronkowski. So you can see here we got 3 past players and then 1 current day player, Rob Gronkowski, in this release. And then in the last release, we got Jair Alexander, Aaron Donald, DK Metcalf, and Kyle Juszczyk. So we got all current day players. So usually in the past, like they like to mix it up and just do like 2 current players and 2 past players. But they, kind of, went against the grain, obviously, here. And we got some really awesome cards. The LTDs were insane, too. That JC Horn corner that came out was on everybody's squad. Brandon Marshall was another really popular one also. He gets a ton of theme teams. He was on my Dolphins team. And the Masters were really good, as you can see, who we got. And we've gotten some promos already with the Headliners and Gridiron Guardians promo, that there were some awesome top tier level cards, but usually Most Feared is the first really big promo of the year, and I definitely expect the same to be happening for this year. Last year, like I said, you needed to put in 390 overalls to get the 92s. For these 93s, you had to put in 4 of those 90 overalls, and then you got the card and their power up, which there's no power ups this year except for Legends. And the cards were 90s last year. I don't know if they're going to be 90s again this year. I do expect they're probably going to be 89s, I would think. So for the Gridiron Guardians promo, we had 91 overall masters, and the cards were 88s to go into those sets. So I would expect that we are going to get an upgraded overall to 92s, and that the set piece that would go into it will probably go up 1 point as well to 89s. They could be 90s, maybe. I guess we'll see. But with the timing right now, we have not gotten any 92 overalls, and I definitely expect us to get an upgrade in overalls for the Most Feared promo. which is going to drive down prices of lower overall cards, even 90s and 91s. This happens every time the overall ratings get increased. The market shifts to account for newer, higher overalls. And given that we have LTDs in training variety packs, the trading market probably won't shift too much depending on who the LTDs are. I don't expect most fears that they'll change to 93s like they did last year as the promo progresses. Instead, I think that we're just going to get 3 weeks of straight 92s. Although we've seen 2 weeks at a time in the past where they change overalls, but generally it's a pretty bad idea when that happens. The community doesn't want that to happen, obviously, because it shortens the longevity of the game. So normally we see 3 to 4 weeks for overall increases, and it's been about 3 or 4 weeks. So we're at about the right time, and with the new promo coming, definitely expect them to be 92 overall. So this week we also have Season 2 starting on Thursday, as I mentioned. It's been 2 months since the game came out, and we are finally getting Season 2. In past Maddens, when there is a season change, this has always made it so pack odds are increased. I know there is a large pack strike going on for purchasing pack with points. Personally, I've only ever used points on packs from the free points I got from pre-ordering the All Madden edition this year. I still have like 100 points left over that I can't get rid of because there's nothing that I can use them on, but some people will still be buying packs with points and also with coins. This is going to create an influx in cards this week, and there is a very high possibility Reduxes will be in the game on Thursday for the Season 2 release. This has not been announced, but normally this is what happens. We have not gotten confirmation of it, like I said, but in past Maddens, this is generally when we have gotten them. So people will likely be buying packs to try to pull those. And then we have Team Diamonds next week, like I mentioned earlier. That is scheduled to come out on Monday, October 17th. It's already been delayed once, so hopefully it does come out then. Every team is going to get a Team Diamonds player, probably a 90 or maybe a 91, depending on what EA decides to do. And there will be a Team Diamond Master with a higher overall, probably like a 95 or a 96. Last year we had Dan Marino. The year before we had Barry Sanders, or maybe that was Madden 21 that we had Barry Sanders. I forget, honestly. But we don't know who it is yet, but people are going to want this card, and it's probably going to go for about 3 million coins. I know Marino last year went for around like 2.5 million, plus his power up was like 500,000. There's no power up, so more than likely it's probably going to be in the 3 million coin range. And this is going to drive up the market for the cards required for the Team Diamond set. So high gold cards probably. Low, mid, and high elites also, but it is going to drive down the prices for higher overalls like 90s and 91s, maybe even 89s and 88s if they're not required for the sets, because these cards are not going to be needed for the Team Diamond sets more than likely, so that's going to drive their prices down. The market is going to adjust a lot over the next week, and one thing I am pretty certain of is that current cards that are the best in the game are no longer going to be the only options for their positions, and I believe their prices will go down pretty heavily. So personally, I am selling my Jets theme team and the flex options I have. I'm going to build a new theme team after Team Diamonds gets announced, and I'm going to start selling today, which is Monday, October 10th. If you wait until Wednesday or Thursday this week, it's probably too late, especially if you wait until Thursday, because the market will have already started crashing. And if you do sell now, even if you decide you want those cards back, chances are that they'll be cheaper anyway, so you may even make coins on the deal. And if you've been playing Madden since the start of the game, then you are in the same position as me, where you have a plenty of BND cards to do challenges, solo battles, and if they ever fix them and make them available again. And I'll probably put a hold on playing head-to-head for a few days probably, although I can probably still put together a really good squad with my BND cards from the Hispanic Courage promo, the 88s that we got from that, Field Pass rewards. I pretty much have every single Field Pass reward that has come out so far, and then all the promo B&D cards from doing sets like the Campus Heroes and Gridiron Gardens. I may dabble with Jim Plunkett as my quarterback. We'll see. But that is it for today's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel so you can see my daily videos. And thank you for watching this video.